The wolves are out in force today. Anywhere else now that it's taking? Let's have a quick reconnaissance of the outer perimeters here. Anywhere else? God, look at that. That's taking an absolute thrashing there. That there. These sort of outer jutting areas where you can defend right on the brink on the outskirts here with this one bridge, that's been taking a bit of a beating. We're going to try and come through here. Get into square. Get into square, gentlemen. They're going to punch their way through here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a sight to behold. They're throwing everything they can now, and they're on the brink here. Hold the line, gentlemen. Hold the line. Yes, we did it, my friends. We did it. Greetings and welcome to episode 70 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign, and this, my friends, how we left it last time, and once again we find ourselves under siege, under attack in Warsaw, and the battle we had last time, my friends, was absolutely ferocious. It was a brutal battle, but we did come out on top of that battle. We destroyed nearly 10,000 German forces for the loss of just over 1,000 men, my friends, but still the Germans will just not desist in attacking and trying to take Warsaw. It really is the overall arch goal of their entire campaign, and to that end they have thrown their entire southern flank. Their southern front has been absolutely thrown full bore, full blown into the Warsaw. We are be taking on nearly 20,000 German forces here against just over 8,000 US forces are ready to defend Warsaw. But my word, my friends, we shall not be pushed around. We will not be bullied at all. Warsaw, if it is to fall, it will cost the Germans very, very dear indeed. But if we hold Warsaw, it will absolutely smash the southern frontier and the Germans. Now, that is not to say they won't attack again immediately afterwards if we hold Warsaw, because they probably will. That is how desperate they are for us. But it will absolutely smash up their forces now. If we do lose Warsaw, and many of you said there's a good chance we might lose Warsaw here, we need to take as many of the German forces as we can with us. We need to really absolutely do as much destruction, much damage we can to these armies, so that they don't just simply roll onto Königsberg and roll that. But the difference is now we're more established. We've got pretty much all of Scandinavia under our control. We've got Denmark and we've got Sweden under our control. We've got a fallback position. We've even got a sort of an elite army group, or just over an elite army group, a strike force ready to take Gdansk pretty hard there and try and wrestle that away from German control. Now, if that does happen, we do manage to take Gdansk, that will open up that sort of northern front there for us, where we have a complete sort of Prussia is all ours. East and West Prussia becomes under our control. If we lose Warsaw, we will fall back to Königsberg, back to Gdansk, and we will rebuild there. We're in a different situation than we were before. When we just had Königsberg, we had nothing else, just Königsberg. We were fighting all the time that defensive battle. Now we are in a different position. We have absolutely battered the Germans in Warsaw. They have thrown everything they can at us, and we have thrown back everything they can. But this might be different. We are now seriously outnumbered. Absolutely outnumbered. 10 to 1, at least 10 to 1 here. But that's not to say that we just simply give in, my friends. We don't take a step back here at all. We could retreat, but all that would do would just bring on the entire southern frontier. We look at probably maybe 25,000 men would descend on Königsberg. We simply cannot allow that to happen. We just don't have the forces in Königsberg just yet to be able to hold that. We just have to hold on for a bit longer. Who knows, my friends? Who knows where this might lead us? But my word, it's going to be a huge, huge battle. Now, I've had some wonderful advice. As always, your advice has been absolutely exemplary. It really has. Many of you wonderful words of encouragement all have been read out to the men here in the field. We stand ready now. We've also had some very, very good suggestions on artillery, on moving men, sort of regiments that are pretty beaten up here. So, for example, we've got 30 men here in the 40th Regiment. We've got on the 40th Regiment 29 men. So what we're going to do, we've got an excellent suggestion of moving these regiments right back to the demarcation line, right back to the withdrawal line, and sort of get them to withdraw. That will immediately bring on fresh regiments for us. So that's what we're going to do. The really battered sort of regiments, we're going to move out off the battlefield. We're going to try and bring on some brand new sort of, full regiments in to assist us here. As you can see, we've put our finest here, our finest sort of army, or complete army, should I say, of General Zeno here in the vanguard to come on first. Now, if all goes to plan, which sometimes it doesn't always do that, this is the army should reinforce us immediately. But we're going to have to sort of juggle this army about it. But we have to reposition this army in terms of what comes on first. So straight away, we don't need the guns to come on first. They will not be coming on first. What we're going to need is sheer brute firepower here in terms of men. So what we're going to do is we're just going to adjust this here. We're going to have 2, 4, 6 regiments coming on, followed by 5 regiments of horse, followed by the rest of the regiments, and then the guns coming on. Now, if that comes on as it is, that would be absolutely fantastic. Sometimes the reinforcements come on in a different order than you actually want, but we just have to deal with that as it happens. Then we've got the general. We have no general here. We've got a few generals who've been requested or who've been going to be promoted, but that won't happen just yet. We'll have to wait for all the fighting to die down before that happens. We've still got the admirals as well to promote. So we're actually going to do our best here to get these armies into some kind of coherent whole here. We're not going to be just throwing troops on as slapdash here. We need to do this absolutely by the book here to make sure we give ourselves the best fighting chance here of being able to do this. I think what we will do is bring on that cavalry. So we've got some good units here. Most of these have been absolutely thrashed. We've got that regiment there. Then we should bring on this regiment, followed by this regiment. The horse here. And that's looking pretty good. We've got to bring them on in a decent level here. We have to just do the best we can with what we've got here. Now this army under General Donaldson has actually done very, very well indeed. It's not looking too bad here. Look at this. The regiment's been absolutely smashed to pieces. It really has. Right, let's get the guns in behind here. And then we shall bring in... Oh, that's a good regiment to have right there. Let's get these organised. Oh, look at these. This cavalry here has been absolutely blown to pieces here. It really has. 59. Let's get them down in descending order. Oh, 173. I think we'll have that because that would be an excellent fighting unit even if it couldn't take the artillery. What a unit that would have. 173 there. Fantastic. Then we got General Boehm here. Alright, let's bring on the regiments we do have. We've got a good regiment there. 112, 106, 77 men, 66 men, 64, 2 lots of 46 on that one, 32 men, right, that is good there. And then last but not by no means least, we got General Catton here, or Caton. I think again we're going to move our gun, right, these guns are absolutely full here, we've replenished these. 154 men, 117 men, 85 men here, 75, 68, 57, 62 here, 35, 32, excellent there. Let's bring on all the guns here in a proper manner. So that is how it's going to come on now. If everything goes correctly and to plan, this is how the armies will come on the field. This is a really crucial battle. There will be two outcomes to this. Either we will defeat these German forces. Remember, the defences are completely and utterly smashed in here. But as many of you said, they will not use the walls if there are openings in the defences. They will try and come through the defences in the ground, as it were, fighting on the ground, instead of trying to get over the walls. Secondly, we have to try and sort of find that sort of where you can box the enemy in and catch them in that sort of crossfire as they come through the walls here. It really is absolutely essential we try and take as many. If we lose, we have to defeat as many of these German armies as we possibly can to give ourselves a chance to replenish, reinforce, and come back and take Warsaw. We are not going to give up Warsaw if we lose it. We will be coming back, my friends. But it's vital that we give ourselves breathing space in terms of defeating as many of these Germans as we possibly can. But let's do this. Enough talking, my friends. Let's do this. It's going to be a big battle, I can assure you. This is going to be an absolutely monstrous battle. But I can guarantee you the Germans will know what they have faced here. They will face the full bravery and courage of the US Army here. We shall not yield. We shall not step back 1 inch. One thing we cannot stand is bullies, my friends. The best way to deal with the bullies is to stand up to them. Believe me, they will soon back down. By damn, we shall not allow them to have Warsaw without a fight. My word, they will absolutely know they've been in a fight. Mark my words, they shall know they've been in a fight. Oops. Quick beverage. A cup of tea before battle, my friends. Always the optimum refreshment. As you can see, this is going to take a huge amount of effort to hold back this German onslaught. The entire southern front of the German army, the armies they brought up from fighting the Ottomans, are here to try and remove us from Warsaw. Everything has been geared around Warsaw for at least 10 years. And my word, we're not going to give it up without a fight. That is for sure. They paid the price once when they tried to hit us from the north, and now they shall pay again for trying to hit us from the south. Wow, this is going to be a huge battle, you can tell already. What a fight. I'd like to thank all of you for your wonderful advice, my friends. It's been absolutely essential. It really has. Crucial to how this campaign has sort of gone as it has, because without your help, we don't know where we'd be. Oh, it's in the daylight. And it's on the outside. I don't believe it. We don't have the fortifications. This is out in the open. This gives a whole different edge to what is happening here. We are in the open here. We're going to face the full onslaught right in the open. We don't have anything to sort of hold, unless we can use this village here to break up as they come in. But this is a battle right out in the open. We are going to feel the full brunt of 17,000 German troops upon us. But by damn, we don't yield, my friends. We're going to fall back as far as we can here. Right back here. The demarcation line is right here. Now, if these reinforcements come on us here, we may stand a chance, but we're going to fall right back to the very brink here. So they've got to travel. We're going to try and use the village here to our advantage if possible. Got this nice, almost a ditch here. This sort of ravine running through here. And if we put cavalry down in there, that might be a pretty good thing. But we got our guns. We don't have many guns here, as you can see. Ooh, we got fortifications. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Oh my goodness me. Surely not, sir. Surely not.
Artillery!
I think we can come out of that. I think we can come out of that there.
Battery reporting!
Wow, I have just not. That's more like it. No matter what happens here, we're going to use everything we've got at our disposal. We're going to have to be honest with you. Right. First off, we're going to have 78th, 87th, 112th. We'll have 112th in the vanguard of defence here, right in the middle. We'll have to build around it. I think we'll have to have anti-cav spikes in the ground as well, I think. And I think we'll also have 39th Regiment here on the right. Again, not a massive amount, but still, got to make do with what we've got here. We've got 107 of the 41st Regiment. And again, don't have a massive amount of troops here, but still, I don't like the gap there. That's not going to serve us well here at all. Right, now we need to stiffen the flanks, as it were, on the left. 78th Regiment. Again, go for the anti-cav spikes. 87th on the right. Again, anti-cavalry spikes, just in case. Sorry about that, my friends. Quick full call there. We've put the 87th right on the vanguard here. This on the right flank with anti-cav here. We're going to have to. We've got some irregulars here. I think we're going to put them here. Now it's not a many, but we've got to make do with everything we've got here. We'll put them on skirmish mode as well, so they can fire and move. Oh, look at that! Long rifleman, fantastic. What else do we have here? I think we combined 2 regiments. 107 men here, 51st Regiment. I think this isn't... Yeah, I think we put them over here, on the left. Again, we'll just try and get us 3 ranks out if we can. Again, anti-cav spikes, because we've got to be careful here. Trying to make the most of what we got here. Now, regiment here, we'll put this regiment and... we think this regiment together on the... oh, gentlemen, please. On the right. Not too bad, not too bad. It's not looking too bad here in terms of what we've been able to put together. General Burgess. Getting behind here. Now, where are those regiments here? Here they are. We're going to put them right here and we're going to immediately send them into withdrawal mode here. And do we have another regiment? There it is. 40th Regiment. These will not play any part in the battle because we need fresh units in here. Now, 84 here and 68 here. The 47th. 47th, and this right on the outs. On the out. Oh, that's not actually. This is actually not too bad. It's not too bad at all. We'll just put the trenches in here. Now this is not looking too bad at all. It could have been a lot worse if we hadn't had these 3 regiments in here to read. Now we're going to keep the cavalry purely in defensive mode here. To that end, we need to be careful where we deploy it. Now luckily we've still got a decent regiment here, 70, the 18th. But again, we have to be vigilant. Try and keep them as a coherent whole here. Now where's the demarcation? I know. My goodness me, they're going to come on full pent. We don't have the defences here to be able to hem them in, but hopefully the village here might break up their line of attack, which would be nice. But my word, this is going to be very, very difficult indeed. As you can see, the balance of power is firmly in German hands here, but that doesn't matter. We have to fight here with full courage, and I know that you will, my friends. I know that you will. Do this. And immediately we withdraw these. Let's bring these into... oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. You've got to be joking. You have to be joking me. Got to hold them off here. Don't tell me we got generals coming in only here. This is unbelievable. Just what we didn't need. Just what we didn't need. Here we go. Absolutely going to be ambushed here to hell. Let's hold up now. Hold up. Yes, you beauty. Give us control. Give us control. Actually. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Everyone in square! My god, this is going to be an absolute maelstrom. Oh, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Make them pay, lads. Make them pay. Oh, you absolute, I don't believe it. Give me a second line of defence, lads. Oh, what the blazes are you doing? That's a fight I want. This is the courage here is unbelievable. Hold, gentlemen, hold. back. My God, what an absolute fight. Look, there's Austrians. I don't believe it. There's bloody well Austrians in here. That's why we're so heavily outgunned. They got Austrian armies in here as well. This is unbelievable. Let's see some order here, please. Double time. Oh dear. Oh my goodness me, this is insane. I'm trying to move. Double time! The blazes! Fire, lads! Oh my God, this is an absolute bloodbath here. Hold that, that's it. Can we establish a secondary line here? Back to that. Back to back. That's it. Oh. Double time, gentlemen. Just stand there. Pick them off. Pick them off, lads. My God, we're hard pushed here. We are hard pushed. Pull back, pull back, pull back, lads. Got to try and form some kind of... Damn, this flank is going to turn under a lot of pressure. Come on, hold now, gentlemen. Get in the square, get in the square. Look at the size of this. That's a lot of German forces still coming here. Come on, lads, out there. Get into them. Gotta have reserves. Oh my word. We're gonna set up this flank here. Get yourselves over there, gentlemen, please. Gentlemen, hold. Oh, they fought well here, they fought well. My goodness me, that's a lot of German forces here. What the blazes another. Oh, look at this shambolic defense here. get yourselves in some kind of coherent hole here, gentlemen, please. Got to get more cannons in here. Actually, just stop for a second. We'll deal with these. Break your veins. Move, gentlemen, move. We need more guns here. Only 17 of them. Oh God, Republican Guard! Oh my goodness, Bennett, what a fight this is, my friend, what an absolute wonderful fight. Got a lot of regiments coming off the line here, this is a tremendous amount. But my word, look at the dead here, look at the battlefield, oh God. Let's just get them over here for a start. I'll worry about the rest later. Can we give them some covering fire? Oh, what a shot, beautiful. Oh, that's a wonderful sight. Let's not lose track of the entire battlefield here. Rats, we're gonna lose these. That's right, give them hell, lads. My compliments to the chef, sir. Get out, withdraw. Give them hell. Get out, lads, get out. Fuck! Now find that fish. Oh god, oh my word. Eight rangers. Unlimber, unlimber. Come on, you fiends. Draw with haste, lads. Come on. Do this, we've killed all their generals. Oh god, combined infantry. Stay steady now, gentlemen. Steady, lads. General. Another general is here. They're gone. Switch your fire up. Unbelievable. Hold, no gentlemen, hold. Get into it, man. Just 11 of them. Get in there. That's a shot. That's a shot and a half right there. Oh, it's a wonderful shot there. Every man in defense, every man. Oh, look at the battlefield, my friends. It's an absolute death zone. Run, curve. Don't you break. They're broken. There's just 7 men left in that regiment, but by damn, they've done themselves proud here. Jeepers creepers, great balls of fire. I'm going to ship them to this flank here, just in case they try and charge from the Cold Bennett. Give them the run around. Let's give them the run around. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! We need more troops. We need more troops. We need more troops, my friends. We need a lot more troops. Holy smokes. What a fight this has been. Get in there. Get in there. Flank them in the flank. Right into the charge, lads. Send them to hell. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Never anything like it. Never. It never ends. We've got nothing left. We've got no more troops left. Take that back. Yes, we do indeed, sir. Overrun us at this point. They can overrun us. They got too much cavalry here. Oh, lads. Oh my god, look how much cavalry they got here. canister shot, lads. Come on. Damn, this is cavalry that's done us in. Oh my god, what an absolute death march. Oh, they've broken. Now let's get out. Now we're just fighting on the absolute, on the brink here. Good job. Rear guard action, lads. Six men. Get out, lads, get out. Double time. Now in a small square here. This is absolutely insane. Gotta try and get past all of these. Gotta try and use these cavalry as best we can here. get out. You fiends. Every man to his station. What the blazes? I give you a direct order, sir. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Look how many force they've got here. Incredible. How many have died here? Going to be held out for just a bit longer here. Dreams. The entire line is broken, sir. That's the general. You are joking. This is an endless supply, an endless procession here of German troops. Oh, you've got to be joking. Get out, get out, get out! Get out, lads, we don't need artillery. Count Waldenberg. Good grief, oh my god, more dragoons. Fucking troops. Oh yes. They've seen The Last of Us, but they haven't. My goodness. Austrian fiends. Select bayonets. That's the spirit, lads. Marvellous, they're stuck there now. Keep firing, lads. Yes! Oh my goodness me. Run, you curs! What a fight! What a fight! Ah! What's the spirit, lads? firing. God, they're gonna try to overrun us now. Oh, good grief. That's it. They've broken. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Come on, keep running them away. The last charge, the last hurrah. These generals have fought with such bravery, they really have, but it's the last stand here. But if we can get them out of this fight, we shall. Oh my gosh. They've got so many forces. Hold, gentlemen, hold now. Come on. Don't you break, don't you break. We've almost done it now, Jen, we've almost done it now. Don't you break. Come on now, just this moral victory here for us. The last stand. Oh, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I thought we were going to do it. I genuinely thought we were going to do it. They've just thrown everything at us now. Oh, that was so close. Hey, we did it. I don't believe it. We did it. With 4 regiments. We did it. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. What a battle. What a battle. I don't believe we've won that. Holy smokes, we got absolutely smashed to smithereens there, but so did the Germans. How many men have died in this fight? What a battle, my friends. Whatever happens now, we cannot say that we didn't give our all here. That's a battle of likes that we've never fought before. Oh my gosh. They lost 7,834. They got 11,000 men left. We lost 5,220. We got 3,000 men left here. Oh my word, look at that. 409 kills. Oh my gosh, that is absolute. Look at the foot artillery. We're going to get some more foot artillery. 409 kills. That was absolutely insane. Even Austrian forces involved, and I know one of you, my friends, said to me the Austrians were involved there. That force there, the Austrians were indeed involved. Holy smokes! That's just insane. That is absolutely insane. I never known anything like that, and we actually held. They've not. Here's the choice now, my friends. This is the choice we need to know now. Will we hold Warsaw now, or do we sue for peace? Do we sue for peace now? This really is a crucial decision we got to make here now. Afghanistan, hang on a minute. Oh, I don't think so, sir. I do not think so. Ottomans. Do we sue for peace now that we've fought that battle there, or do we carry on and try and take Gdansk? Or do we take Gdansk and then sue for peace and try and rebuild Warsaw, because it has been absolutely shattered. The armies around there have been absolutely devastated. But I just cannot believe that fight. I cannot believe that battle. That was just an incredible battle. It never seemed to end. They lost nearly 8,000 men there for that fight, but they had got 11,000 left. It's either peace or we go for Gdansk and then try and sue for peace, but I don't know if we're going to be able to take Gdansk before they attack us again at Warsaw. We can reinforce from Königsberg and try and, you know, maybe put an army group in from Königsberg, but by damn, that's going to be a tough call. Excuse me, my friends. What a fight that was. What a fight. Jeepers creepers, great balls of fire. Wow. And this Ottoman phase has given us chances just to catch our breath here. Because I have not been involved in a fight like that for a long, long time. I mean, I think we've killed nearly 20,000 Germans in and around Warsaw. And how many have we lost? We've lost about 6,000 men. That's enough. That's a lot of men we've lost, but they've lost 20,000. It hasn't quite broken up that southern front, but by damn, they've paid a brutal price for that Warsaw. They really have. Russia, don't tell me Russia's going to get involved, though, because they got enough problems with Sweden. Persia. Spain. You stay away from us, Spain. We've had some excellent suggestions as well about opening up a Middle Eastern front as well, again, Istanbul. We've got General DJP who has recommended that, so that's probably going to be put into practice. That operation, that theatre of operations is going to be opened up very soon, as soon as we get the armies together. And, whoa, that's France taught a lesson right there. Whoa. Spain really are pushing their dominance on France, but France could absolutely roll right over Spain if they wanted to with the armies they've got, but for some reason they're just not doing it. excuse the graphical glitch, my friends. Every time you have a sort of a battle of this, of sort of a massive battle, it always seems to give us a glitch. What's Sweden up to here? Okay, they're pulling away here. And they're raiding British lines. That really was the last stand. That is an incredible fight. That is a legendary fight. Wow. Absolutely incredible. That was astonishing, absolutely astonishing. Hero death. We've lost a lot of generals here, a lot of generals. Look at that, already we're starting to rebuild. In Poland we've already got some new line infantry regiments in here. This is the full stack army here. East Prussia, they've got some, Denmark, look at this. Already got some new ships here, first rates. Poland, Baltic, Sweden's already starting to see a lot of reinforcements. Oh, that is excellent.
Ready for order.
Look at that, a brand new army. And we shall, we've got 39,000, we'll make a general already, so there's another general position here. All the generals that fought in Warsaw here are injured, my friends. They will be brought back into full strength here. Now, do we commit here? Because they've still got so many forces here they can commit to the fight. But ideally we need to take Gdansk here, but that's going to be a massive battle, as you can see. Could we pull one for this army here and move it over to Warsaw?
Sir.
Oh my gosh, look at that fight. Look at that army there. Excellent.
Ship shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
Now, we're going to send this fleet here. Those of you who are due for promotions, fear not, my friends, you will get your promotions. We're just waiting for a lull in the fighting to do that. Look at that. And we're still continuing to build here, which is fantastic. 4,000 there. We've got to keep this wealth coming in. Just got to keep this wealth coming in at all costs. So we can probably put... Oh, look at that, +2, +1 command. +2 morale, competent general, a confident general. Oh, fantastic. Jeepers creepers. I think what I'm going to have to do here... There no TJP there. Excellent general. One of the finest. I think what we're going to have to do... We've got the British here. What are they doing here? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of cannon. This army stands ready to... But now we have to focus here. We're going to put our focus on... Right, Copenhagen definitely need more troops. Or cavalry as well. We're going to really absolutely put this under. And Königsberg, we've got what troops we've got here.
Ready for order.
We're going to assemble a brand new army here.
Forward. March.
And a general here as well. So again, if anybody wants a general, this general here will be forming a new army.
Ready for order.
Why is that not complete there?
Ready and awaiting orders.
We've got to absolutely ramp up production here. Or recruitment, should I say. Now, Königsberg, what do we do about Warsaw, my friends? Do we reinforce the armies here? We still have enough to reinforce the armies. Do we reinforce them? Do we, replenish the armies? Or do we withdraw? Do we sue for peace? That will be a decision I'm going to leave to you, my friends. But look at how we've already got these regiments in here already. General Boehm's army here. So already we're looking at
Your humble servant.
some pretty decent reinforcements here.
Make ready.
Oh my gosh, they've taken a pounding here. And then we've got more regiments here as well, so we're actually haven't done too bad at all. I wonder, now we're going to make a gamble whether they're going to leave us alone, but if they don't, should we do? Should we recruit? Should we replenish? Have we broken the back of the initial onslaught here from the Germans? Or have they got so many troops left available? We're going to really, I think we'll definitely have Sweden producing and recruiting more men here. We're definitely going to need more cannon, because we are definitely low on cannon. We've got this strike force here, which we definitely need to move into Gdansk here. Which I think we're going to do that.
Your humble servant. Yes.
Where are the Marines, gentlemen? There they are.
Forward, march.
Make sure we got these
Ready
gentlemen
and awaiting orders.
moving in.
Troops, forward. Sir. Forward, march.
Steady now, gentlemen. Steady now.
Make ready. Ready and awaiting orders.
Steady,
Any further
gentlemen.
orders? Sir. March!
Where are the Marines?
Sir.
We bring
orders?
Gdansk under siege.
Prepare for war!
Oh, look at that. 18,000, 20,000 men here. Demand surrender. Of course, but by damn. Continue the siege. Look at this. What a fight we've got in prospect here. What a fight. Look at that. They've even got hussars. And Bosniaks as well. They've got mortars. The absolute bane of our lives. They've got Republican Guard as well. A lot of conscripts. But they're going up against one of our finest armies. Oh my word. Look at that coming in but for the reinforcements. Let's continue the siege.
They hide behind women's
But my friends, this is where we're going to end this episode here. What an episode! But we're gonna leave the decision, my friends, is going to be yours. What happens to Warsaw here? It's either we withdraw, we stay and dig in, and we replenish these armies we've got here. So in other words, we've got 20,000 in gold here. We can replenish all these armies, or we recruit, replenish, and recruit, or we try and sue for peace, or wait till we take Gdansk and then sue for peace. But we're continuing to reinforce as much as we can here. And then actually to that end, we might even pull this army across. Because it's not going to be any good here in Stockholm, is it?
Ship's orders. Waiting further orders. Your humble servant. Come
Sir.
about. Under sail. On
Ready and waiting.
for your orders. Ready for orders.
Now, we can put this army here immediately towards Warsaw here. So this
Forward.
could be the army that's going to sort of bolster Warsaw if, my friends, you decide. Remember, this would be your decision here, what we do here. Let's move these back to here. Let's keep our fleet in good order. We've got Copenhagen here completely sealed off. Actually, I think what we might do as well, we'll just raid this line here. We're coming in next turn. 21,506. Look at that, it's been absolutely hit for absolute six here, it really has. 21,000, we're just about keeping our head above water here in terms of our income here, but this is what we've got to be done, this is what has to be done, but the decision is yours. But my word, what a fight. We finally brought Gdansk under siege. Now if we can take that, look at the income. Excuse me. 25,000 income here in growth. Let's have a look at it. Look at that, 10,000 per turn. That is unbelievable. If we could take that, we'd rip a massive amount of gold and economic power from the Germans, and it would unify this sort of northern frontier. What a fight that was, my friends. But I'm going to end this episode here, my friends. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like and subscribe. And once again, your comments, your suggestions, your plans, everything has been absolutely fantastic. You really have helped absolutely shape this campaign in its entirety. And I really mean that, my friends. But I hope you're having a great weekend. Whatever you're doing, please be safe and have a great time. And until next time, my friends, bye for now.